I hate it.
Do you want to delete that video?
Okay, we made a video and it was just us rambling, so
Yes.
we're starting over. We are in Voyageurs National Park in Minnesota.
Yep.
We're pretty much following the national parks, doing other things, but those are our main things that we want to hit.
Yep.
So if you've ever been to this, tell us about this national park.
So this national park is basically consistent of islands.
All the campsites are only accessible by boat.
Kayak, or other watercraft. So
Where's your phone? We should Google Voyageurs information.
that's a good question. Hey, Elise, can you bring up my phone? Elise? So they hear us when we say, you want to watch a movie? And they hear us. But when we ask them for something,
We do know about this park. We did learn, but it's hard to remember all the time.
It is.
Like,
but we're here at Voyageurs right now.
we're just
so
like...
that wouldn't work. It's... I'm sorry. If we're here at Voyageurs right now.
We're not really at Voyageurs. I just said that. We were at Voyageurs.
Oh my god.
Can
Can I have my phone, please?
You know I'm going to include this. Okay, what is now Voyageurs National Park was once a fur trading route for French Canadian traders. Did I get that right?
I think you got that right this time.
I hope I got that right.
Yes.
This time. They didn't see all the times I got it wrong because I'm not going to include that. Anyway, so we were at Voyageurs and we're just pretending like we are right now for this video. And we've had this brilliant idea because I just really like to... most of it's water.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it like? Is it like 80% or something?
Yeah. I think it was something like that. Like 80.
Somewhere between 60 or 80 of it is water.
And then the rest are like islands.
So I was thinking, what are we going to do when we get there? Just, there's not a whole lot to do. We could go kayaking, but we've done a lot of kayaking. We seem to be very drawn to the water. If I didn't, Nora's food. Anyway, and so I thought we should go camping.
And I was like, okay.
So
5 kids, 1 baby.
I think your life would be really boring without me.
I think you're right. But I just know what that entails with me and what I gotta do.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be able to do it, if you didn't just be like, okay, sure. So I shouldn't say I wouldn't be able to. It'd be way harder. So so I was thinking we were going to canoe camp. We were going to rent some canoes.
Yes, we were going to rent some canoes so we could carry all of our stuff.
Really expensive, this place we found or something, and he didn't want to do that. So then I was all upset about that. And then we wasted too much time, arguing about that, trying to figure that out. And then we tried to contact someone about kayaks.
Yep, because we needed.
And then we couldn't get a hold of anyone. And then we tried to drive to this place, and it was someone's house, and no one was there, and we couldn't get a hold of anyone. And I was like crying. We had gotten all this food, way too much food, like snack food, easy food, things that
yes
we could
like
not have to cook. And fires weren't allowed anyway at that time.
So we couldn't buy food that we were going to cook at a campfire. It was all packaged food. And
so I don't know what happened. I think you just ran into someone.
I ran into somebody that was trying to was just really helpful. And so he was like, hey, there's these people down here. They have some kayaks and they can probably do it. And he had their phone number. He got their phone number and called them up for me. And I ended up talking to the guy, and we ended up getting another kayak because we already had a couple. And so we used 2 of ours.
So we rented a 2-person kayak.
Yeah,
we don't
rented
have any of those.
No, so we rented a 2-person kayak.
From them, just that one, or
yeah, just that one, and then we we have 3 kayaks. We used one to tote all of our stuff.
I thought we rented 2 from them.
No, it was just one.
I thought we rented 2. I'm pretty sure we used 2 of ours because we have 3, and one we didn't use our sit on top because that just
we left that one.
We don't want to use our sit on top because that.
I think you might be right.
So we used 2 of
so
ours.
we rented 2.
We rented 2. One of they had a 2-person one and then a single-person one.
Yes, that's right.
And so I was pretty much always in the 2-person one because I have Nora, so I needed someone who's help at times.
Yep.
And then I started with Micah and then ended with Elise, and I think she went with me the whole way back. And then you had Jude, and he pulled one of our kayaks with all of our gear, like our tent and our food, water, all that. Because there's no service out there once you get out there. There's obviously you have to take all your food, all your water, all your gear. So when I went online, you have to go to.
I just want to say.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Also, one of the younger kids got on the other kayak and were tired, and I also toted that as well.
You're getting ahead of the story.
Oh, well, on the way there.
Did you say you toted?
Sorry.
Anyway. Well, that wasn't until we almost got there, right?
Yes, it was closer. Okay, sorry.
You have to get on recreation.gov to book your campsite. So I had done that, and then that morning when we were figuring out the kayak canoe situation, we went to a library, printed off our permit.
Yes.
And there's front country and back country. The back country you have to canoe to and then hike to some more. We did the front country, which you just have to kayak to.
Yes.
And the closest, I just, whatever was available that day, we did one night. The closest one was 4.5 miles. And it took us 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours
which is
to kayak.
what I actually guessed based on how long it usually takes to kayak.
Yeah. So
we did really pretty good.
Yeah, we did good.
It wasn't hard. There were some boats that would come through that didn't really seem to care too much. And
no, they really don't. They just
they
wave at you too. They're like, we're going through.
Us...
Okay, sounds good, Jude. Go for it. Hey, can you have Micah come back here too?
Go poop.
You're good. We have water. You're okay.
We were tired, and when Elise and I rounded, and we went to the visitor center. They had a map of the park, and you first have to find from your permit your site number, and then you look at the map and you find where on the map is your site number. And I didn't know. I didn't research any of this, so I'm just guessing how we're going to do this. So I took a picture of the map at the visitor center, and so on the way there, I'm going back and forth between the map on my phone and the picture of the map because there's a lot of islands out there, and it's confusing if you don't have that. It's not easy to know exactly where we were going. Even on the way back the next day, I got a little confused. I had to ask somebody passing us if I was going the right way.
Yeah.
Because my phone was dead by that point. But anyway, when Elise and I rounded that last corner to get to our campsite, it was a huge relief. Oh my word. And it was...
I think we actually ended up getting trailed, we were quite a bit farther behind you too. And we were just kind of glad that they were going ahead so they can find the spot. And we're like, okay. And then we didn't see them for a little bit. And we're like, they must have found it. We were pretty, we were like, finally.
Oh, I didn't think of that. So you probably were relieved because
when we didn't see you, it was like, okay.
They didn't have the map. They didn't really know. I knew. We just had a couple more corners to go out, Well, what did you think of the campsite, though?
I mean, honestly, it was amazing. There was nobody around at all. Mm-hmm. I mean, it was honestly probably I don't know.
The best campsite we've ever had.
Yeah.
We had our own dock. There was 2 tent sites that had a vault toilet. It
had a toilet. That was
bear boxes.
Did have bear boxes.
Fire pit, but again, you couldn't use fires at that.
But the view overlooked the lake. I mean, and it was just it was just, you had your own personal dock. I mean, it was a huge dock too, so the kids could go running up and down. And it was in a little, kind of a little bay area too, so the kids could, but yeah, it was It was
And
awesome.
they mostly, the whole time, they basically played in the kayaks.
Yep.
They had fun. They were playing bumper kayaks. That was fun.
Got in the kayak.
It's always so fun to like to see them out in nature and what they come up with and that they don't, they don't need. But the thing is, though, we don't have like a lot of the proper gear, and we were trying not to bring a lot. So we brought our 2 tents, and we all had a sleeping bag, but that was it. We didn't have any kind of like pad or we didn't have pillows. So it was she slept great. I think the kids slept pretty good, but I did not. I think I think we got to bed pretty late.
The mosquitoes.
Well, I got to bed. I woke up like 3 o'clock, and then I was up, and then went back to sleep.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes in Minnesota are
As soon as that sun goes down,
huge,
and they're huge, and they will swarm like. But as long as you get in your tent and get it zipped up quick, you're okay. Which we did.
Yeah. So no one got any no one got a bunch of mosquito bites or anything.
It was just there was a lot. They're big.
So I guess we actually didn't get to bed that late because we were in there once the sun went down.
But the sun did go down. Like that was another thing we were cool. It was like 10 o'clock and it was still light out.
Oh, that's right.
Because
I was so confused.
Yeah.
Anyway, we waved at Canada. We were so close to Canada.
Yeah.
Our phones actually thought we were in Canada.
I did. We got text messages saying "Welcome to Canada."
So, anyway, it was a really great experience. The sleeping wasn't so great. It was uncomfortable. And we actually, we didn't even bring a change of clothes because we were trying to pack light because we didn't know the whole, kayaking or stuff. And we've never kayak, canoe, camped, or anything like that before.
Yeah.
So, we just slept in our clothes. We're like, just one night. But then we kind of got a little bit wet. So that was not.
Yeah, that was kind of.
But,
But, I mean, our kids are.
It's camping for you, I guess.
Seems like they're always in water anyway.
So anyway, our phones died, so we had we have to wrap this up because I'm running out of room on my phone. But
and she's getting tired.
Voyageurs National Park.
Very much highly recommend.
Send us any other questions that we didn't cover. I'm sure there's a lot that we can probably still answer for you. And I don't think it's a highly visited park.
Probably because it's hard to get to, but
it's up there, but it's worth the trip.
It's definitely worth the trip. It's very beautiful out there. Absolutely.
It is. So, anyway, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Please, we'd love if you liked and subscribed, and we will see you next time. Say bye.
You say bye.
Say bye.
With a smile? Nope.
Oh, you guys. What do you think of the toilet?
Wait, what if it fills up with pills?
I'm not gonna. Oh gosh, close that.
I'm not gonna go in the bathroom.
Are they getting so excited? So you're getting so excited? What are they so excited about? What are they?
Daddy's the coolest campsite ever. Come on, boys, let's do it.
The boys are doing this one and the girl is doing this one. You don't want my help?
I want to try to figure out. Mommy, look. Actually, I'm not gonna wait, can you see if I have blood on my back?
No,
What?
you're good.
Yes. Oh, it's only a little bit. They're using. Ready? Guys, come here. Where's the place where you hit it? Yeah. Place right there. Mommy, okay.
What do you think, Nora? Who won? Who won?
Okay, guys, just go set everything down.
Who won? It's like literally all we brought was 2 10 sleeping bags. didn't even like bring a change of clothes. We're just gonna sleep in our clothes and leave tomorrow. That's it.
We didn't bring any.
And be comfy.
Wait, we won because we got sleeping bags in first. I go sleep back. You guys, come here.
Nora's sleeping soundly. I think we kept all the mosquitoes out.
Mostly.
I'll see if we get any sleep. Good morning.
Hey, where's the zipper? Get out the sleeping
It's cold. I know it is a little chilly. Uh-huh. Did you sleep good? I didn't. Like it was smushed to the wall.
Like I was sleeping all the way down, there was actually the pillow, a pillow.
Good morning, Nora.